What it do? Welcome to the podcast. Your boy Jay Reed back at it again. Today we're gonna talk about how women really feel, guys. This is what women really feel for the most part. This is what goes on in their mind. This is a part of women's nature. I know some of you guys probably don't think he's part of the manosphere, red pill, no. But this is just one brought to you by a song by Jazmine Sullivan. It's called Put It Down. This is what women really go through in real life, or what they really tolerate when they're attracted to this guy, when they're in lust, not love. They think they're in love, but they're really in lust. They go through these experiences with this man. They'll tolerate anything and whatever he does. He could get away with murder, cheat. She'll see the evidence and still lie to herself, be in denial, be a simp for this guy. Because women can be simps too. Suckers. Because a lot of people use that term on guys, but it's not fair that we use it on guys, but not women. No, ladies, no. You fought for these double standards. You should be held to these standards, treated equal as men. Because a lot of women like to use double standard that only fits them, but when it doesn't fit them, they like to change the rules. They like to move the goalposts. No. No double standards on both sides. Women and men should be treated as equal, like we should. I 100% agree with that. But you can't pick what double standard that you want, and then you can say, "Oh, I'm a woman." Nah, that don't work like that. You're cherry picking and choosing. Nah, you playing both sides. You gotta stick on one side and be with it. You know, you can't be playing both sides. It's like with the song by Mobb Deep, ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Ain't no such thing as part-time gangsters. You gotta be full-time with it, all the way with it. We're gonna get into some of what Jazmine Sullivan's song, Put It Down. We're gonna get into some of the lyrics about that, guys. We're gonna get into it because it just brought me, man. I need to do a video about this, man. You know, this is what women go through. This is what women tolerate, guys. And the bad part about it, that's gonna be somebody's wife one day. That's the sad part about this. She said, yeah. She said, he lived with his mama, but I treat him like a king. Yeah, every time he come around, he got me acting like a fiend. When he be asking me for money, I can never tell him no. And when he say he want to see me, I drop everything to go. Let that bar sit in for a little minute, guys. This is a Jazmine Sullivan song off Hoes Tale. It's a good album, by the way, too. Very creative album. She definitely stepped out of her bag with this. Y'all should go check out Hoes Tale. Very good album. I think it was the album of the year for me last year. Females, I believe, in my opinion. Just now, listen to it. What that line is, guys, is an example of female nature that's the epitome of most females. You see, when women say they looking for a good man and looking for a husband, all men cheat and all men beat me and all this, it's about 95% of the time is bullshit. Because when a woman is in lust, or she loves everything about this guy, or she blinded by love, because it's not really love, it's lust. When she find that guy who she is obsessed with and just deeply obsessed with and got her soul and she's possessed by, she would do all these things. Drop everything and go, he can live with his mama. See, women only make rules with guys they don't find attractive. When women say he got to have a car, he got to have 6 figures, he got to make this kind of money, he can't have no kids. You see, women make those rules for guys that they don't really find attractive and they quote unquote settle with. See, a lot of women don't believe in compromise. They believe compromising is settling. Nah, compromising is realizing that, okay, I'm not perfect, you ain't perfect, but I'm willing to make things work. Women call that settling. Because that's the feminist has called it settling. Thanks to feminism. So when a woman put these stigmas on you, or these stipulations, or she put these objectives that a man has to have, that's only for the guy that barely makes the cut, or she don't find everything she with. Guys, a lot of women have done this. Your girl has done this before, or if she's not, or the girl you dealing with have done this before. You see, when women do this for men, they are obsessed. This man right here could fuck their sister or their best friend, and they'll go back to him. They could cheat on him, have multiple kids. They'll lie and take care of it. And make it so bad, women would be so in lust and be so dumbfounded and so blinded They even take care of the other man kids. That's what they would do. Uh, yeah. So when women be like, hey, he got to have this, he got to have his own money. Nah, lies. That's only for the guy that barely makes the cut. The guy that somehow he may be attractive, but he ain't street enough. He ain't got enough tattoos. He doesn't have enough clout and status. Then she like to make those things. Then women like to do those things. So, guys, this is what they really mean by this. Don't let it fool you. A lot of women do this. I don't know if it, but the other one, you guys, every time you talk to a woman, and she always talk about why she broke up with her ex or why it didn't work, she always say he's lying, he was cheating, he was abusive. It's always the same thing. It was toxic. Women I don't know if there's a class out there on this or a black book or is a teacher teaching them this shit or they're getting off from social media because all these women using the same thing. Even watching my podcast that I do interviews with, women are doing this shit, guys. Constantly saying the same bullshit. It's regurgitated, recycled information that's been used. It's a bunch of cat shit. Women do this. But they get tired. And women love cheaters, man. They are oh my goodness, they've been over backwards for cheaters. But then they get tired of cheaters and then they so-called want a good man. All of a sudden they be like, I want a good man now. Well, why weren't you looking for a good man in your prime? We're gonna get into that. Let's go on some more lyrics. Give him the keys to my car. Give him the keys to he bring it back by tomorrow. I got whatever he need, long as he give me that D. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Houston, we about to take off. We got a problem here. What she's essentially saying is this. When you're slinging dick, guys, when a woman get the sex that she want and the dick that she want, you are over her. You are over her mentally, physically, spiritually. It's like you got her. You're possessing her. You got her on It's like a control. You got her under control. Like you got her totally under control. You using her like the iPhone. Like damn it. Like it's like under her. You got her under your spell. Like it's like you got roots under her because when she's that involved with a man and she's all the way giving herself up, she would succumb to shit like giving this man his car, giving her car to a man. He's running around doing service, fucking other bitches, smoking weed, having his homeboys in. This is what dick do to women. This is what sex blind women and men too, because men out here suckers too, giving their credit cards, debit card when a woman gives them pussy. So it works hand in hand. Women try to use men for their resources, and women want the best man out there available. Women want the best man available, and guys want a very pretty, attractive woman, in good shape and fit. So women do this. I remember I had a job where females would do this, give their cars to their man, and I had to sign them in to come to work. And the man would be riding around the car all day. Some of these guys didn't even have licenses. They're letting this man drive around the car to at work. They don't even, I don't know, it's just that, I don't know if they're fucking them that good. I don't know. I know my dick ain't that good for no woman ever did no shit. No woman ever did that shit to me. Give me her car for the whole day while she at work. So I guess these guys are dropping some bomb D on them, and they are lusting over it. It's like the more the merrier looks like. It's like when a woman gets the sex that she want, bro, she's your slave, bro. You got her at your will. You got her eating at the palm of your fucking hand. This is what sex do to women. This is what women do, guys. And then when they get their heart broken and their feelings hurt, they run to social media and say all the men are dogs are trash. Ladies, that's the only problem I get. If you want to play this game and be a whore, be sluts, and be promiscuous, don't blame the men. You have to blame yourself. These are the same ones going to blame the men and say the men are dogs, and these guys out here who on YouTube talking about it's the men's problem for dating. No, I think it's the men's problem too, but we have to blame whole women just accountable. So ladies, you gonna play this game, remember you will lose at the end because that guy you doing all this for, that's not gonna keep him. really you're castrating that man. You're cutting off his balls and his dick. Like, you might as well, because he's not even a man. He's not even, you can't even consider this a real man for letting him use you like this, just using your body as a toy. Let's move on. I can't help it. It's a shame what he do to me. So she know this is wrong, but yet she put it down. Guys, I'm telling you guys, when you ain't got to have money, you ain't got to have a car. Hell, you can live with your mom and play video games all day. But when a woman finds you attractive and you can drop dick on her, she will make all the excuses in the world. And women live by this song, Put It Down by Jazmine Sullivan. Women live by this. There's women currently right now who are attractive, who are fucking bum ass niggas. They're broke. Same women complain, but I can't find a good man. All men ain't shit. Men are dogs. All these niggas good for is dick. Hey man, this shit is real. See, women like this right here. See, this is an example somebody told me the other day. Women go off their feelings and emotions. Men move off logic and reasoning. You see, when a woman is led by her emotions and led by her feelings and sex, this is what happens. See, a lot of women want the best thing out of a man. They want sex. They want a man with money, tall, competitive. They want a man that other women want and lust after and desire and yearn for. See, women are yearning for that. Companionship, love, and they want that in the man. But they want that man to be faithful. That's the problem in dating. Because that man won't be faithful to you. See, people want what they can't have. That's what's going on in the dating market. That's the gender war based about. People want what they can't have. We have hypergamy at a level, and we got these guys out here paying for pussy and cash apping women. So we're creating a class of suckers and simps. Women are being simps and suckers being. It's like a whole crusade of bull. It's like a whole war of bullshit going on. It's like a melting pot of this shit. It's like goddamn a recipe for disaster. It's like, gumbo. It's like a gumbo of bullshit right now. Let's go over more with the song right here. Trick on your nigga. Trick on your nigga. If he hitting it good, trick on your nigga. If he swinging that wood, damn. As long as he drop that deep bomb. Man, guys, let me tell you something. Women love sex just as much as men. They love sex. But women love to get their rocks off, guys. So you a woman, and this is why I'm saying I heard, just because she ain't having sex with you doesn't mean she ain't having sex. Women are there are more women promiscuous, or more women fucking than men. There are more guy versions than male and female versions out here, based off the statistics. Women can have sex easily. They have, the time a woman is 30, she probably already done had twice as many bodies as you. Time that by, she already probably done had about 50 to 60 bodies. But that guy she with probably only had maybe 10 to 15 if he's 30. Because it's harder for men to have sex. This is the way the dating market is. The dating market is difficult. If you're a guy that working a 9-to-5 job, it's going to be hard for you to get women, guys. I am telling you the God honest truth, the Jesus truth right now. When you're a man working 9-to-5, it's going to be hard for you to find a wife out here, man. I believe there's good women out here. I'm not going to say all women are like that. But a lot of them is. This social media driven, this feminist movement, Christian feminist, this shit is impacting the culture right here, man. My girls ask me what it is, I say it's the D. But, it's going to end, it's going to crash and burn. Females who live like this and move like this, it never wins. They always fail. They get heartbroken. They're a woman scorned. And then society blames the men for taking advantage of when she allowed the man to take advantage of, when it was good men out there she could have been with. So this song right here is an example of what females live by and do in reality. Yeah, I've seen it before, man. I've seen it so many times, man. Instead of thinking about what's in a man's head, they think about what's between his legs. Like why guys out here thinking about what's in between a woman's legs and she got a fat ass. This is what's going on, man. If people would stop being attracted to each other, stop being so goddamn vain and so superficial, instead of looking on the inside, instead of being superficial, We won't be having a large amount of kids outside of wedlock. They will be just destroying the community right now. Just destroying the community. And single mothers are living below poverty line. So ladies, this shit is entertainment, it's music. If all y'all living by that, y'all need to stop that shit, man, because the children are suffering this. Y'all living off the government. But I'm gonna make another video about that later, about women living off the government and their life, their bad, poor choices, their terrible, poor choices. The government is funding behind this and funding the children. They're funding the women making poor decisions and bad sexual decisions in life and sexually irresponsible, and they won't find a decent job and living off the government, Section 8 and subsidy housing. I'll make a video on that right there. Definitely gonna make a video on that, and they're using men for child support just to get back at men to be spiteful, vengeful. I'll make a video about that because that's not being talked about enough. I see on the YouTube platform. That's not being talked about on this platform. So, hey man, appreciate the video. Appreciate y'all. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how I did on the video. I'm out.